Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday already, July the 7th, 7/7. And here we go. Man, is it warm outside. I got up extremely early today to go do my walk, and it was almost 90 degrees. So I did a little over 2 miles. I didn't do a 5K today. It was too warm. But anyway, it was beautiful. You know, I love this city. Love this city. We don't have those hurricanes like everybody else. And I'm going to make sure that you all can see me because, come on, let's see here. Can you see me? Yes. Okay, good. For some reason, it's not showing up in my little square, but as long as you can see me, I don't care if I can see me. Okay, everybody. What's going on today? Let me put myself down here. Oh, gosh, I don't know why it does that opposite. There's no rhyme or reason to when it does what it does. Okay, so here we go. 22 days of inventory. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love 22 days of inventory. We edged up a little bit, 22, I think yesterday we were at 21 point something. And so we have 109 that we listed yesterday. We put 121 under contract. So, and we closed 81. Now, of the listings that we took yesterday, only 38 were single family homes under 400,000. We like that number to be a little bit more because if we're putting 121 under contract, and we just only got 38 new single family homes. Let's see, we put 90 single family homes under contract, and we just listed 38. So we're not really replacing the inventory, which hopefully tomorrow that will change and over the weekend. So we shall see. We're still early in the month. 908 of the single family homes that are available are under 400,000. So that's a good thing, right? That's good. We have sold 506 homes so far this month. That's an average of 84 a day. And that will probably increase. As you can see, in June, we did 148 a day. So as the closings come in throughout the month, that number does increase. One interesting thing with our $1 million homes, we're selling almost 4.5 new $1 million homes a day, to say that right. And last year we were just selling not quite 2. So we're selling 4.5 now. And so that's more than double than what we were doing last year. So that's the run rate. And you will see more and more of those go on. And you know, with the low interest rates, we have more buyers. Unfortunately, they're inching up. They're fluctuating a little bit, but a lot of our first-time home buyers are getting frustrated. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. Maybe not today, but this week. I want to let everybody know that today we are going to segue into a tip on some of the things that you can do to get more listings. Now, you know, these interlopers are around. And I did this little chart just to show you like what's going on this year. Hold on. Let me get it up here. Show this and hide this. Okay. Let me see if I can put myself. Nope. I don't know. It doesn't matter which one I do. It does it differently. Okay. So what I did is I took last year's stats. And last year, the interlopers were number 1, 2, and 3. And this year, the interlopers are 1, 2, and 3. The difference is year to date. Year to date, last year, there were 1,457. You know what? I switched those numbers. Can you believe it? That's what happens when you're in a hurry. 1,457 last year versus 1,180. But they're reversed. 1,457 this year, 1,180 last year. I'm so sorry for that. But we do make mistakes sometimes. But the point is that last year, we didn't have as many listings and sales as we do this year. So just have to kind of avoid that number. I could fix it real quick, but I'll fix it when I post it. So anyway, my point was today, look at the solds on Zillow. there's a reason for that. They're buying homes. And last year, Zillow was listing more homes. This year, they're buying more homes, and they are doing massive acquisitions across the United States. And they're on a buy and hold. They're not flipping them. They're holding them and they're renting them. They're going in for the long game. And I believe this is a strategy that they started doing some time ago, but now they're really putting it in full gear. They are buying homes like crazy. They are offering, I think we had a listing for $350 and they bought it for $375, no questions asked, nothing in the inspection, nothing. And the only problem was they didn't close on time, and they kept extending it 1 week after another week. I did a little bit of research on that, so if anybody is doing that, they are churning a lot of money. And so if this particular LLC that's buying this home, for instance, has to wait for some more money to come in from someplace else, then they extend the closing date. So just so you know, that's if you're going to accept one of Zillow's offers of one of your properties, just know maybe that it might not close timely. So I'm just giving you a heads up so that you manage the expectations of your sellers that are selling to Zillow. Now, fortunately, the one that we sold was vacant. And because the tenant had moved out of it, we have a Canadian investor that's letting go of all of his properties because of all the equity he has, because he bought them back in 2008 at rock bottom prices. So he's made some handsome profits, over 300-400% on some of his properties. So I don't blame him for selling, and he's not ready to jump back into the market right now. So he's selling and not replacing. But anyway, the point being, just be careful if you're accepting a Zillow offer that you prepare your seller that it might not close on time. So because and maybe that I don't think Zillow would accept a penalty for extending the closing. They might, though. It depends. It depends how much they're willing to pay over the asking price as to whether or not they'll pay money on the back end if they want to extend it. Do you know what I'm saying? So if you're paying $25,000 over when you buy the property, you might not want to pay a penalty of $100 a day or whatever for extending the closing. But they might be negligible to them because they're really looking for the money to finish the close, and that's what we're seeing. So that's what's going on there. Just be careful.